Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 4 of the reading blog. I finally sorted out my technical difficulties, so day 2 and 3 videos are now on Instagram, and you can go watch them. They're also on YouTube, wherever you prefer to watch, whatever. I'm feeling 1,000 bajillion% better today. I feel less stressed. I feel happy. I'm even happy that it's sunny outside, but it's not too hot yet, as you can tell from the cardigan. So today I obviously will be working, but I also need to go to Safeway and get some veggies and some fruit because I ran out. And then I just want to finish The Bad Seed and jump into whichever next book I choose. So, see ya. Alright, this morning was insane. I think I probably sent like 200 emails.
It's like a card? Yeah! Would you choose?
Ooh. But I have a meeting in 10 minutes, and then I have another meeting at 2. And then it should die down for the rest of the day. Knock on wood, fingers crossed, because I say that every day and it never happens. We took a little break and went to Safeway to get our veggies and fruit and tea and energy drinks for Mitch, and yeah, it was really nice. It's not super hot today, so it was a nice walk. And now I'm home. I've just had my lunch. I have like 10 pages left of this book, so I'm going to finish this right now, do the meeting, and then we're going to pick which book I read next. Alright, I just finished The Bad Seed, and it is vastly different from the movie, which makes a lot of sense because the movie was in the 50s and they couldn't exactly show a lot of what really happens in the book in the movies back then. I mean, the fact that, and obviously this is all spoilers by the way, but like this book came out 70 years ago, so don't get mad at me if I spoil shit, just fast forward. Basically in the movie, Rhoda, if I remember correctly, the little girl, Rhoda, she dies by lightning striking her at the lake, which was a pretty big deal to be shown on screen at that time, a 10-year-old girl being killed. But because it was like accidentally by nature, they could get away with it. But the actual story is so much darker, and Rhoda actually survives at the end. So there's like this big twist where you find out that Christine, the mother, her real mother was actually a serial killer, and she didn't know that. She was adopted when she was really young, and she had like blocked out the memories and stuff, but basically her real mother had killed like a lot of people, and so she thinks that she has passed on the killer gene to Rhoda. She's the bad seed that was passed on to Rhoda, and Rhoda kills because of that. If you're a serial killer, you don't birth a serial killer. But we can forgive him. It was 1954. The education just wasn't there. But this is pretty great for a book that was written 70 years ago. It's really creepy. It's really strange and scary, and the ending is crazy. Basically, Christine decides that her only option is to kill Rhoda and then kill herself because she doesn't want Rhoda to kill any more people. So she gives Rhoda a shit ton of sleeping pills so that she won't overdose, and then Christine shoots herself. But the upstairs neighbor comes down and gets Rhoda to the hospital before she actually overdoses. So Christine is dead, and her husband comes back from South America where he was working, and like is so thrilled that his little daughter is alive, and like so sad, and he doesn't understand why Christine killed herself, and you're just like, oh my god, Rhoda's gonna kill so many people. So that was really cool. It was really cool. Good twist. And Rhoda totally killed that pervert Leroy, in case you were worried. So yeah, that book is done. I don't know which one I'm gonna read next. I have a meeting in 10 minutes. So I think once that's done, I will figure out what I want to read. I'm excited for tonight because it's Critical Role at 7 p.m. And this is my new Critical Role blanket that I ordered in February and just got here like 2-3 weeks ago. It's so soft. And I love Critical Role so much. It's like one of my top 5 favorite things in the entire world. I can't believe I've been watching them for like 5 years. You ever think about that shit? Like how long you've liked something? Like pretty much every single Thursday for the past 5 years, I have watched these people play Dungeons and Dragons. That's so long. But yeah, I love it. So I'm excited for that.
Tony, what are you doing under there? Tony?
We're gonna go talk to Death. Is he playing hopscotch by himself? Hey, Death. Excellent to each other. Party on. We'll go.
Upright Women Wanted by Sarah Gailey is the next book I chose. This is my, I think, read a genre that you don't read a lot of prompt, which I chose Western. About 50 pages in, and it's really intriguing. It's set, from what I gather, it's set in the far distant future, because they reference a lot of like things in the past but are present day. And there's this sort of, what I'm gathering is like an underground railroad type situation, but for LGBTQ people. But they are librarians that deliver approved materials from town to town, but they also hide away LGBTQ and deliver them to different places, because it seems to be very illegal to be LGBTQ in this near distant future. So yeah, I'm gonna dig into a little bit more. In like 40 minutes is the Shudder Horrors Queer panel for Comic-Con at Home. So I think I want to watch that live stream because my horror dad, Don Mancini, is going to be in it. Because there's also Brian Fuller and Sam Weinman and Nay and can't remember who else. Anyway, it's gonna be a really great panel, I think. So I'm going to read until then.
Hi Jordan, thank you for having me. I am Don Mancini. I'm Chucky's agent, basically, at this point. And I'm a proud gamer.
I'm going to give it to you right now.
Brian Fuller, writer, producer, director, showrunner of Hannibal, which is probably the queerest thing that I've done next to Pushing Daisies.
And shouts out to the Fanibals, I am sure are in the audience right now watching because they never miss an opportunity.
With Hannibal, when you were citing the ratings, Seed of Chucky did not do well. Did not do well at the box office. It didn't get good reviews at the time. You know, we rip out a piece of our hearts to in order to make these things authentic, as Brian said. But it comes with a price sometimes. It comes with the price of less success in ways that are important, that are as measured by Hollywood standards.
And that's why Horrorbound only provides positive reviews. We ain't gonna shit on your movie. If we didn't like it, we don't review it, because people put so much of their heart and their creativity into these movies, and if I didn't like it, it's not for me, and I don't need to review it and tell everyone how much I hated it. If I love something, it's my job as this website owner to spread that positivity and that love. So, yeah, Horrorbound.
To bring us into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be digging deep in your soul as the legend unfolds. Now it's your turn.
Underwater isn't going to stop us from the vibe.
Well, then, our only option is Caleb, you teleport us out, and then tomorrow morning we teleport back in.
Can't teleport back.
Teleport us to Essex and keep
I just realized I'm watching Critical Role while covered in a Critical Role blanket while wearing a Critical Role tank top. I'm Critical Role trash. Alright, we have reached the end of day 4, and I've actually had my best reading day yet. I read 262 pages today, finished The Bad Seed, and then I just am plowing through this book so fast. I'm on page 138. A Bright Women Wanted. It's really, really good. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and finish it. And I have read 3 total books so far, and I got a new badge. I got the Read a Book That Inspired a Movie You've Already Seen badge. So, I still have quite a few more badges to go. So yeah, that's it. End of day 4. See you guys in the morning.